All right.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah, what's up, Bo?
Listen, man, I had a lot of people hitting me up on the social media, and I know they were hitting Mugs up on social media. Kind of like they were asking, like, has Beer Mug had it with Janky Town? He doesn't, appear on the show. He didn't even jump on with us on our meeting we had Tuesday when we were going to talk about today's show. And then,
Jesus,
did you see the video he posted on social media?
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude, check this out. It's pretty unbelievable.
Oh, my God. Don't even ask me about these idiots. Who gives a shit? So I don't even take their calls.
What?
This idiot calls me every day. Texts me every day. Please answer my call. Please talk to me. Why won't you talk to me? Because I don't give a fuck about you.
What?
Do your thing. Leave me alone.
We're trying.
Go fucking do whatever it is you're doing.
Dude.
Knock yourself
part
out.
of it.
I could care less. I have no interest in talking to any of those idiots.
What?
They can do their thing. Do your thing.
Go.
Stop talking about me. What do you give a shit what I'm doing?
We thought you're part of the team.
Go do your thing. Get out of here. What do I have to do with it?
Well, you're part of it.
Do your thing. But I don't care what they're doing. Fucking go away. Go do whatever you're doing.
You should.
Stop texting me. Stop calling me. Beat it. Get lost.
Mugs.
Damn, Mugs.
When did love die, man?
Well, first of all, this.
You're a ticking time bomb? I don't know what that means.
Good right here, huh?
That's a jam.
Yep.
Now YouTube's not going to let us use this. You know that, right?
Oh, we're
Not
gonna
if I
chop it
rap
out.
over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this. Hold on, wait for it.
You could have just moved it to that part. This is definitely not going to be on the YouTube.
So good.
So that's why I missed last week's show, because that was just playing over and over again.
Okay.
As I did not hear my alarm go off.
And by the way,
I just snapped right through it.
that song
So-
is not like a sleepy time song. It's not like you're cranking a Fiona
Right.
Apple tune or something or Enya.
But that that just goes to show you how tired I was, because that thing was just blasting. I'm just out, just sound asleep. And then on when was it, Tuesday, when we tried to do the meeting to discuss
we
the
didn't
show.
try to do the meeting. We had the meeting, Mugs. What's wrong with you?
Right.
we
did it.
Yeah.
I was sitting waiting for it. I don't know what happened. I was waiting for you guys.
No. We get a or text on the WhatsApp, Dave. How long after we had the meeting?
Let's see. We had the meeting at, our time. At
Our time is 4, yeah.
Yeah, we have our meeting. And then Beer Mug sends a text at 7:25. That's 3 hours and 25 minutes later. Apparently,
Yeah.
I really don't give a shit. Naps are great.
Mugs!
Yeah.
What's happening, Mugs?
This.
Oh, man.
No. Yeah, I nap a lot, it turns out. I nap a lot.
I guess so.
And,
You know what else you do a lot, Mugs?
What's up?
You know what else you do a lot?
What do I do a lot?
You poop a lot, man.
I do. That is true. Put a lot of poop and naps.
Listen.
Well, I could imagine he poops a lot, 'cause I'm only assuming what he's eating all day. It's either what's upstairs at the K-Rock kitchen or fast food. So that's
accurate.
So I'm assuming
Very
he's
accurate.
pooping a lot.
So
I just pooped before we start recording
you
this.
really?
Actually. Yeah,
and
that's
you
why I
relate
was like,
to
I'll be
this,
right
too.
there.
And yesterday, Muggs he was gonna give me some clips for Striker and Klein. He's like, dude, I just want to make sure you get this email because I got to go drop a deuce.
Dude. Same time every day, same bad channel.
Yeah. Okay,
It's insane.
And by the way, Muggs is dead on correct. He is so regular. It's always around
It's
10:15. Yeah, it's his poop time. So this is it's a Muggs pooping story. And Dave, I don't know if you know anybody who has done this in this manner, but it's pretty mind blowing because I think. Listen, I'm guilty of what Muggs did, but I did it at home. I think that's like the big difference here, okay? So let me tell you what Muggs does, okay?
In the bathroom.
This is in the bathroom, right? So first of all, let me kind of preface this by saying that Klein had an encounter with Muggs, and then I had an encounter with Muggs, and we were talking about it on the air, but we thought we were talking about two separate people, and then Muggs walks in both times. He's like, "Yep, that was me." And then when I was talking about what I heard somebody do in the bathroom, Muggs walks in again. He's like, "Yeah, that was me." So let me tell you what I witnessed first, and then I will get to what Klein witnessed, because what Klein witnessed was pretty amazing. So the building is getting back to normal. Everybody's going back to work, so you get a lot more people in the bathroom now. You know, when you're peeing, you're not peeing by yourself.
Suck.
It does. It blows, man. It really does suck. So I was going tinkle, and I'm washing my hands, and I noticed somebody who is in the stall, the big stall, by the way, the comfy one. Dave, you know which one it is. It's the handicap one. That's a good one.
Handicap one, yeah.
Best one.
Exactly. So I hear somebody grunting and going to town, and I'm thinking, oh man, that dude is putting in work. And then all of a sudden, he's popping his gum. And I'm doing
ew.
That's what I thought too. So on the air, so on the air, we're talking about people coming into the building and what you're not looking forward to, and that's what I used as an example. What I wasn't looking forward to because it was so nasty, right? Muggs, what's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know why I popped my gum while I was taking a shit. I don't know why.
And
that was weird. And then when I did it, I was like, "What?" I was like, when I did it, and I heard some like footsteps, and later found out it was Omar, but I didn't know who it was at the time, so I just wasn't even thinking about it. I was like snapping and popping my gum, and then I did it, and I'm like, why did I just do that? And like, I wonder what the person in the bathroom is thinking right now. I'm just happily just popping and snapping my gum while I'm sitting on the toilet.
It's so funny because I didn't mind him grunting and going to town and putting it in work.
That's the bathroom business.
Right.
That's what happens in the bathroom.
Absolutely. But as soon as he started popping his gum, I really got grossed out. I was like, wow, that is so nasty, man.
Now, Muggs, you've seen those videos of like the poop particles and how far they fly and like once they splash down.
I don't believe those. I mean,
but even if you don't believe that, like the mustiness of that fucking room, it's just like piss everywhere and poop everywhere, and you're out there just regurgitating in your mouth.
Well, see, I mean, Omar heard that, but when he left, he didn't hear me. I started making microwave popcorn, while I was taking a shit.
Okay,
at least that involves heat and will burn off fucking bacteria. But the bubble gum, what kind of bubble gum was it? Was it like spearmint? Like did you have to work for it, or was it actually?
It was actually bubble gum flavor bubble gum.
Oh, nice.
So
it's easy to make a bubble in that. So that takes up a lot then.
Yeah, I was feeling, very, very comfortable, I guess.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. So what happened to Klein?
Okay, so then I leaves, and I guess Klein enters the bathroom, and he takes care of his business. And
this is the same trip. This is the same trip.
This is the same trip, right? But exactly, this is how long Muggs was in there, right? So then, So Klein is there, and he's there taking care of business, and I guess at this point, Klein is washing his hands. And Muggs is preparing. Well, Muggs, tell Dave what you're preparing here. This is how do I kind of describe what's happening? Because Muggs takes a break in between. So he drops his deuce, right? Round number one. Explain what happens, Muggs. Because this is
round one finishes, and then I pull up my trousers, and I walk out to the sink, and I start preparing my homemade baby wipes, which involves taking the paper towel, and wetting the paper towel, putting a little teeny dab of soap, and I make about maybe 2 or 3 of those. Bring them back into the stall where I originally was.
Yeah.
And now I can clean my bottom, and I will know
instead of using toilet paper.
Yeah, because the toilet paper, Dave, is not substantial.
Hold on.
It's like half ply.
Hold on.
It's like minus half ply. No. It's like -2 half ply.
It does. Okay, hold on, Muggs.
It's amazing.
Regardless of the toilet paper. So you take a poop.
Yep.
Then you pull up your pants, walk over. So I mean, I'm assuming your underwear is all the way up.
Yep.
Do you even wear underwear? First question.
Every day.
Okay, cool. So your underwear's up with your shit ass, and
Right.
and then you make a little soap, which that bathroom, and everybody knows this office stall bathroom soap. It's the same one, the pink one that sucks ass. It
No, it's
barely
white.
cleans.
It's white soap.
Oh, this one's
it's
white
not the
now.
pink one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you add a little bit of that soap to.
Yeah.
I'm assuming these paper towels that are rough as fuck.
Yeah,
and
but
you
take
wet
away
them.
Yeah.
So when you soak them, they must get mushy and soft, and then you wipe it. You go back and then pull down your pants and wipe your ass. But sorry, this is a little graphic, but
it's okay. You take away the toughness of the paper towel by wetting it, so it makes it softer that way. That's why you wet it, and also to give the effect of a baby wipe.
But
it's amazing. It's amazing.
How messy
what
are
can't
you down there, man, that you just couldn't use the regular toilet paper? Or let me ask you this: was it's so messy that you do this, that you had to do this one time, or other times you just use the regular toilet paper? Was this a special occasion? I guess is what I'm trying to ask.
You know, I find myself doing this more and more. Like each
why don't you carry
each
around
trip.
the dude wipes or whatever they sell? You know?
yeah, there's dude wipes, there's baby wipes, there's flushable wipes. There's
That's too much
everything.
work. That's too much work. I gotta
Wait,
remember to take it with me.
whoa. So that is too much
It's
work.
just-
So you rather just
Yeah.
drop a deuce, pull up your pants, and then go make your homemade wipes? That's not too much work with putting soap on it and stuff? That seems like a lot of work to me.
Yeah, you run the risk of walking out the door and forgetting it, and
What?
it's easy. I know this way I will never be without substantial wipes, because no one likes to walk around with a not sufficiently wiped ass. It's
All right,
not-
here's
it's not fun.
another
I agree.
problem I have with this, Muggs. Here's another problem I have with this.
Yeah.
So you're using these paper towels. They're not meant to be flushed, dude.
That is a good point.
Right,
I
so-
didn't even think of
so
that.
I don't flush them.
So are you throwing them away in the trash with your poop? Don't say yes. I don't know if I want to answer
What
that
I
question.
do. So what I do is I take the ass gaskets, right? I take like 2 of those.
The what?
The ass gaskets.
You know the things that you put on the rim of the toilet seat to keep your ass from touching the toilet
seat cover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The most useless things ever. But okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I make them very useful, and I put them. I put 2 of them on the floor.
He's got
on
his
the
whole
ground, right?
system. Yes, I love this.
On the floor.
After.
Well, this is
what
for
am I
the
gonna-
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for the
so
trash.
then after whatever wipe I'm done using, I fold it. I put it on that ass gasket on the floor, right? And it's folded. There's no poo exposed on the wipe. I make sure, and then when I'm done with my 2 or 3 wipes that I've just made, I fold the ass gasket in 2 halves, roll it up, crumple it up, and I throw it right in the trash, right to bury it right in there.
He walks around in his shit, uses
Right.
paper towels that are probably breaking up in his asshole and being all dirty.
No,
and
the
then
paper towels don't break up in my asshole because
And
they're fucking tough. They're built to last. They
And
don't
then
break up.
produces so much
And
trash.
I'm not walking around with a shitty ass. I'm just walking from the stall to the sink with, unfinished business, which means I haven't wiped yet. And then I wipe, and then I'm clean as can be.
Listen,
And
I know we've
it's
done it.
amazing. And you know what? How is it different? Me putting the used homemade baby wipe in the trash with the ass gasket. How's that different than throwing a dirty diaper in there? It's not different because dirty diapers have shit too. So boom, I win.
Yeah, but dirty.
it seems like a lot of work. Listen, I think you win just because I think this has been like the best show open of all time. But it just seems like a lot of work, Muggs.
doesn't wipe his ass
Hey,
properly.
Hey,
It's,
Muggs, what was the look of Klein's face when you were breaking down your method to him? Was it
He's like-
shock, horror, confusion? Because all
Silence.
of those emotions. Oh,
Silence.
silence.
He was stunned. He did, and I kept on offering up little bits of information. And he would just, and for every part, I would mention, he was like, I don't know what to say to this. And then he brought it up
And
on
by the
air.
way, for Klein not to be.
that is
Right, for him to be a loss for words is saying a lot, man, because that fool can talk about anything. He has diarrhea of the mouth, man. Wow, that's incredible.
But I mean, look, it's normal. It's normal. It's a normal thing. And, maybe I should invest in wipes. But look, like I said.
When did this start, Mug? Not. I mean, I don't want to extend this anymore, but I want to know when this started. Because you weren't like this.
Great question.
You weren't like this, man. What broke you?
I think just like running the risk of being out all day with a not clean ass. And I wanted to make sure.
But when did you start, because you use toilet paper at the job, often. Yeah. When did this start?
It started when I realized the toilet paper's not doing the job. And
oh my God.
I got to get it done.
Okay.
I got to get it done.
At least now I know what to buy Mugs for Christmas. I'm going to get him a big pallet of wipes, man. Just a big pallet of wipes.
Buy me a sink, some paper towel, and some ass gaskets.
Hey, Dude Wipes, if anyone works there, please send Beer Mug a pallet of it and sponsor us.
They could be one of our sponsors for sure.
Yeah, look at Or does Manscaped make the wipes? We need to hit up our Manscaped people.
I don't know, maybe. I'll ask Dominic over there, dude. He might hook us up with some product. Some ass product.
Stop
Maybe
polluting the earth with fucking Beer Mugs ass napkins.
Oh my God, that's amazing. You're an amazing person, Mugs.
Thank you.
You know, these stories are why we keep you around, even though you don't appear on shows and you don't take our calls. But we keep you around for this kind of content. Hey, Dave, before we get to your story, can
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Can I ask you what the hell you're drinking? Because that looks hella nasty. And can you show it to the camera? Mugs, check this out.
No, it's looks like what was on my ass gasket.
This is Suja green juice.
Oh, Suja green juice. What is this supposed to accomplish? Is it supposed to cleanse you out, and does it taste good?
It's this is Suja 3, and it's delicious.
Okay.
But it just gives you all your greens. Like normally I have a shake with spinach and stuff like that, but I ran out of spinach, so I'm just drinking my greens for today.
Okay.
And to continue the bathroom talk, it helps you, like it gets you going and stuff like that. Even though it's in the afternoon, and I just forgot to drink it this morning.
I bet you Dave uses like 4 paper towel napkins to clean up after that.
3 little tabs. It's 3 little pieces of paper.
Because
it's all clean, Mugs. You know when it's clean,
it just goes. You.
But
that's Dave.
But Mr. Sanchez, you had a pretty exciting weekend because you have been one of the first to go back to Disneyland, right?
The day has finally come where I was able to return to one of my happiest places on earth. Actually, it's the happiest place on earth. And I was lucky enough to grab tickets when they went on sale and secure my reservation for the date I wanted to go on, which was this past Saturday. And man, it was at 25% capacity. It was so fun to be back.
Yeah.
I got the park hopper. The pass hole in me just try to do everything the same way. Like, all right, I got this down. Me and my group, we're going to rule this spot.
Right. Like do the fast pass and all this,
Well, none of that exists. None of that exists anymore.
Oh, there's none of that right now, huh?
There's a lot less people.
Okay.
But there's a lot more hoops to jump through, man.
Oh, no. Like what?
No, the rides were fine. Like the rides lines seem so long, but it's because they're spacing everybody out.
Right.
So they had that part going on. But man, we wanted to drink at California Adventure. Ugh, the mobile app. You hit one, you're like, all right, give me 2 beers, and it's 2 beers per person, right?
Right.
Give me 2 beers. Boom. All right, here you go. Your beer will be ready in 85 minutes.
Whoa!
You're like, oh, Jesus.
What? 85 minutes?
Yeah. So we go, all right, we get the first one, and as soon as we order the first one, we order the next one. And we're just like, all right, give me 8 of them. Like, we have people in our group who don't drink, and I'm like, you're going to order 2 beers. I don't care. And like,
hey, Dave, let me ask you this. If it's the happiest place on earth, why do you have to get your buzz on at the happiest place on earth? Like, I know why I have to, because I have children. So that, but like, isn't Disneyland enough for you?
Yeah, it is. But what's more fun? Drunk Disney.
But it sounds like you wasted a lot of time of your Disney having fun time looking for booze or a beer. Like,
Not at all. Because you go. I was just complaining about the time in between beers because you put it on the app. So you just order it in the app and you're doing your thing. You're getting in line for rides and stuff like that. And then when your time comes, you hit I'm ready to go and you go pick up your beer. But it just takes a long time to go. But man, that the beer aside, being back felt so great. Everybody was there, wearing their mask, having a good time, and we go to Disneyland, and how many times have I been to Disneyland, you guys? Probably
hundreds.
Hundreds, yes,
Yeah.
hundreds
Yeah.
of times.
Yeah.
I get on Space Mountain, and we're about to take off, and they seat us down. The guy's like, "Hey, man, you might want to put your hat in the thing, and just so it doesn't fly off." And I'm wearing my Clippers hat, my favorite Mr. Cartoon Clippers hat that I had for a long time since he released it.
Right.
It has my favorite Rage Against the Machine pin on it, and I'm like, and I tell this, and this is word for word. I tell the attendant, "Hey, guy, I've been on this ride before." And we zoom off.
Oh my God.
We're going through the ride. Everything's fine. Zoom, 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 zoom. Having fun.
Yeah.
That Space Mountain. It feels so good, dude. I'm right up front. And on the very last turn, right before the picture takes,
Yeah.
my hat
Nice.
hits my friend right in the face.
No way. Oh.
Yeah, and then falls to the floor.
Oh,
and then in the
love it.
picture, you just see me going, no! And I can't wait to post it and show you guys because
That's awesome.
all this freaking time ago, and my favorite hat, not all like the shitty hats I've taken where I don't care if you fly off.
Right.
One of my favorite Clipper hats.
And
Gone.
is this an item,
And-
or are you in a place where you could ask a Disneyland employee, "Hey, man, this thing is really special to me. Can you do me a solid and take me back there so I can look for it?" Or are you just writing it off? It's sayonara, baby.
Nope, that's on me. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm
Really?
out.
Okay,
Later.
okay. Yeah,
later,
yeah.
man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine if they shut down the ride. But we got to shut down the ride. Lights
Dave's
are
favorite
on.
hat.
We got to find
Yeah.
this guy's hat.
Oh man.
But that was the first time in my life I lost an item in Disneyland.
That
like on the
sucks.
rides, anything.
Yeah.
Man, and it happens to be my favorite hat.
That
so
sucks.
luckily I have
Disneyland's now.
Good.
So, luckily I have
Good.
two, so I have it back. Yeah.
Good. Can I
So
play?
take off your hats when they ask you to. So that's my tip.
No, for sure. I think that's a good tip. Hey, can I play you a piece of audio that I just enjoy? I don't know if you guys will get it. I don't know what it's about, but I find it funny. And tell me if you know who this is.
That's Frank, the legendary, none other than Frankie McDonald.
Yeah.
Right? What did he say?
Listen one more time.
He's saying Dogecoin, isn't he?
Dogecoin.
But he's
Yeah.
supposed to say Dogecoin, but he's saying Dogecoin.
Yeah. I just found that audio and I was like, oh man, this is so great. I don't know what Dogecoin is. I don't know what the cryptocurrency stuff fad is. I think it's just a fad. Like, it's not going to take off. It's not going to be here forever. I'm sure everybody's going to lose a ton of money, and people are just wasting their money and time right now and all their efforts on this cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is not here to
Hey,
stay.
one of my buddies is really into it and like mines it and shit.
Oh, wow.
Should we talk to him next week? And he could try to explain it to us?
Yes,
Yeah,
because
please.
I need to understand it a little bit more than I do, and I think it would be hilarious to have somebody try to explain that to us. Because when it comes down to that and the stock market, oof, I am such a moron when it comes down to
No, the
that.
stock market at least you get because it's like businesses and products and stuff. Cryptocurrency is just, I don't know what it is. Like,
Yeah.
so it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm totally down.
I'll try to get my buddy on for next week. then.
Yeah, for sure. And then we'll play this for him.
Yes.
I love that. So good. Frankie!
Town, Jack, hit the ground, Jack. We can get the janky poppin', that's a sound. Jack, we make your frown, Jack, go upside down, Jack. It's getting janky, we the greatest pound for pound. What up, Muggs? Jack, what up, Dave? Jack, what up, O? Jack, what up, James? What up, Muggs? Jack, what up, Dave? Jack, what up, O? Jack, what up, James? It's getting janky, it's getting janky, it's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. It's getting janky, it's getting janky, it's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. Janky Town.
That's right. This is Janky Town,
Yes.
episode number 40. Isn't that crazy?
Ooh,
Yeah.
we're in the
40.
40 club.
We're in the 40
Wow.
club,
over the
man.
hill.
Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you ever want to get at us, the Jank line is there for you 24/7. Operators are not standing by. That number is 800 Not 800, 855-JANKY69. How many times have I said that number and I got it wrong? What the hell?
I mean, you get it wrong all the time, so who cares how many times you say it?
Yeah.
By the way, are we going to get to some jank line calls today?
We are finally going to get to some jank line calls, and we're doing it early on
and
in
we're
the
all
show.
caught up after that, right?
No, we have a backlog, a huge backlog for sure. And the
I got a
emails
backlog for you.
yeah, you do. It's always a messy backlog with mugs too, by the way.
Four paper towels.
And the emails address, if you ever want to get at us, is jankytown69@gmail.com. And yes, we're going to get into some jank line here. I just gave you the number. Let's see who is calling.
Hiya, Janksters. Josh from Hawthorne. I was listening to old Kevin and Beans and thinking of all the old cast of characters that used to come around the show every now and then. And the one I always wondered about is Dewan. What happened to him? How is he doing? Do we have any update on him?
Dave, do you know what happened to Dewan or any of that nonsense?
No, I don't. I mean, I think he hit us up like last year when the show went off, and he was just like, "Hi, it's Dewan Johnson from Los Angeles, California. I used to call you a lot. How are you?" And then, "Good, Dewan. How are you?" And then,
Yeah, as far as
You
I
think
know,
he won the lotto?
no, no. I think
do you
Dewan.
think he went like? Do you think he went like, "Oh, the show's over, so I guess this character's done. I'm out."
He's like, I will see you later. I bid you adieu.
I think I see him from time to time. I see him on Facebook, I want to say, and I think he's still working at the Home Depot somewhere in Los Angeles. And Dave, maybe he could hook you up with some deals now that you're a homeowner and going to Home Depot all the time. You should hit him up.
You know what? I did run into him at a Home Depot one time in Marina Del Rey, right? Or like down in what's that? That Silicon Beach area.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran into him there, so I wonder if he's still there. I should go over there.
I think so, yeah. But yeah, so we don't really keep in touch with Dewan, but he was a fun guy when he was on the show. I do remember he hounded Bean for a DJ hero. Remember? Did Bean ended up getting him one? He did, right? Yeah.
And then
so
for
nice.
his birthday.
Yeah.
For his birthday. And then another time we got him a UCLA jersey. Remember?
Yeah. But yeah, Dewan,
But then
nice guy.
Omar did a video of DJ Dewan, right? Like
It's somewhere on YouTube. Yeah, if you search DJ Dewan
Amazing.
or DJ Omar Khan, DJ Lesson, I'm sure it'll pop up. Yeah, that was a funny ? Or mean spirited? I don't know. There's so many things I regret now that I'm older and have a family. That's definitely one of them. But we're jackass. We're jackass radio guys, right? So no excuses.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
Hey guys, Mike from the 559. That's all I fucking heard on Dave's goddamn mic all episode. Anyways, love you guys. I just like shitting on Dave.
Remember, so much construction. Now you're in a brand new house, so no more construction.
no more construction. I left that place. I was like, no more. Gotta go.
So today's April the 2nd. I know St. Patty's Day was like a week or two ago. Just wondering, could we do a rewind recap of DJ Omar Khan playing the reggaeton horn at that one place and he got kicked out? That'll be awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
What else is there left to say? That I got super drunk, got kicked out twice, I think. And what
You
else
try to
is there
serve a
say?
drink in the bar.
Yeah, and I don't I don't recollect any of that. And then there's nothing.
And then
more
you
to
try
say.
to fight a coworker back at the
story
station.
got that story got blown out of proportion.
No, I heard you punched him
Oh
and then
my
you stabbed
God.
him.
No.
I don't know. Then you pull out a gun on him.
No,
So-
that's not what happened. What happened, Muggs, is that promo kid drove me back to the station in my car, and poor Chuck Adame, who was one of the big wigs in promotions, he had a couch in his office, and he was kind of babysitting me essentially. And I was just like, I'm ready to go home. And he was like, no, you're not. And that's about it that happened. And people my voice got a little elevated, and so did his voice, and people thought we got in a huge fist fight afterwards.
Nope. Omar took a shot at him. He pulled out his gun and
yeah. So.
said,
that
"Let
was
me
bad.
drive." And he's like,
The
"Nope."
security footage was not pretty.
Yeah.
That's not true, guys. Don't add fuel to that flame. All right.
Hey, Janksters, this is Edwin from La Mirada, a longtime fan. You guys think you're so cool because you erased a podcast. On our podcast, we erased 2 episodes. And we got jabs before you guys. So take that. We're trying to pick a feud with you to get some pub. If you want to fight it out like a man, call me.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, Dave, you know a little bit more about this. This is Edwin, and I think Jennifer's podcast. I'm not sure who else are members, but they have a
Quitters Never Give Up.
Right. Well,
yeah.
It's a very weird podcast because it's a podcast about Kevin and Bean, the Kevin Bean universe. Is that right? What it is?
Essentially, yeah. What they really do is go back and they do what the B team did, but they do it from a fan's point of view. So they get there's four different members.
Cool.
And Edwin was his stuff would always get on the air. He would send Bean audio and send jokes to Ali and stuff like that. And Ralph and and so and leave voicemails on the Afro line. A lot of these people, they got on the air, so they're telling it from their point of view. And it's pretty funny, to hear back and hear what the fans were thinking. So if you're a fan if you were a fan of the show, then you might want to check them out and just kind of recap everything again.
Yeah, that's cool. And
so now it's from the fan point of view. So it's Quitters Never Give Up.
Cool, awesome.
Yo, this is Miguel from Redlands. Listening to your guys' podcast is like having a meal. A fucking Chinese meal.
Nice.
Love you guys. Wash.
Oh my God, dude, it's such a throwback. I love that guy. So good.
Hey, Bear Mug. I just wanted to let you know that there have been some studies that people who get their COVID vaccine after they have COVID have reported that they lost those long hauler symptoms and that it helps get rid of that COVID fog. So I don't know, maybe you want to get your COVID vaccine pretty soon because then we can stop hearing you bitch about COVID fog.
Mugs?
Why would I want to stop bitching about COVID fog? What?
It's the jab, by the way.
Oh,
jab, yeah.
Oh,
well, I've gotten half-vaccinated. And, what were we talking about here?
Yeah, you stupid.
Isn't it weird how Omar keeps forgetting to record the episode? I'm not saying he's sabotaging the show, but come on. The call's coming from inside the house.
Why would I spend all that time recording a show that we thought was, well, I always think there's shit, but then after I edit it, I'm like, okay, that was pretty good. Why would I spend all that time recording and then erase it on purpose?
You know why? Because you say some racist shit.
No.
Can't let that go on the air. Can't let that go over on the web. So
wait.
Woo!
So you're telling me
I didn't record it.
So you're telling me for one entire Janky Town episode from start to finish, I was just a giant racist asshole?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I buy it.
And then you
all
just
Jake, Dirty Reverend here, official Reverend of Janky Town. April 2nd, listening to episodes 32 and 33. 32, holy shit, dude. Dave fucking brought it. Dave was finally actually funny. I was like, oh my God, dude, Easter just passed, and Dave's turned over a new leaf too. This is fucking incredible. Oh my God, dude's funny. And then episode 33 hit, and he's right back to being fucking Dave. God damn it, I'm so disappointed in you, Dave.
Come on, Dave.
Join. Yeah, get in line, buddy. There's so many people disappointed with me right now. So
we'll work on that, Dave.
Hey,
work on that.
At least 32 was funny.
Yep, you got that going for you.
I really enjoyed you guys talking about the Grand Canyon, and I thought Beer Mug was going to make this joke, but he totally missed it. If you work at the Grand Canyon, if you're employed there, is that a rim job? You're welcome.
I like it. I like it.
No.
It's good. I'll allow it. Nicely done.
There's a good reason why no one used that job. That joke.
That was good. It's a rim job.
You got a fly on your head.
Okay, this is Mike in Anaheim, and I'm calling about the history buffoon. Not only was that story long and boring, just as long as the movie, but it's not even true. It's just some guy that said that on his deathbed. There's no corroborating evidence. It's just made up. He said he was everywhere. So the history bit was boring, and it was also not true. Come on, Beer Mug.
What do you want? What do you want? Look, you know, The guy
Janky
shouldn't
Town
have
for you.
the guy shouldn't have written the book if it wasn't true, and
God.
Martin Scorsese shouldn't have made a movie about it if it wasn't true.
I love
Okay,
that guy called you out
want?
on it. So good.
All right, I know you guys are saying, like, you need someone from the Janky Town to post and make social media posts so you can retweet them, but, like, what is Beer Mug's assistant doing? Shouldn't he be doing that right now?
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing anything else.
The question should be is what's Beer Mug doing, really?
What's Beer Mug doing? Yeah.
Come on, man.
Trying to get a hold of my goddamn assistant. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, Muggs, when's the last time you posted anything about Janky Town? Not a repost or a retweet. You took it upon yourself to tweet out something funny about, hey, check out our little podcast. Woo,
Let's see. I'll tell you.
Funny face.
I do a podcast. You should listen.
Yeah,
tell you.
that it has
You wanna
to
know?
Just that generic would help us. Yes,
You
I
guys
want to
wanna
know
know?
because you have
I'll
a big
tell
following on the social medias,
see.
way bigger than I do.
Let's see. Hold on. Hold
right.
that thought. Hold on. I got to go to my thing here. Okay. Last time I posted and I created my own was...
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
Scroll. Hold on.
Oh wait, you're fucking too busy posting pictures of you eating
scroll.
hot dogs and
Scroll.
posting pictures of what else? What else does Muggs post pictures of? Just food?
Just food and Dodgers. That's it.
1 second.
Come on, Muggs!
Hold on.
You
Jeez, we only have an hour in this podcast. Come on.
February 22nd.
Oh my god, of this
Of
year?
2020.
Yeah.
2021.
Oh my god, dude.
It
It's
was,
May
when we
20th.
did Cheers with Beer Mug.
Holy,
When we did the Zoom party.
Holy moly. Holy moly. Muggs, come on, do us a solid and just, hey,
I do.
I'm Beer Mug, I have a following and I think I'm pretty entertaining on this podcast.
Post right
Janky
now.
Town.
Post right now and be like, hey, this post will make sense when you listen to the next episode of Janky Town dropping Monday.
Great idea, Dave.
Boom.
Post right
Just
now.
post
You
that
sure
right
you
now.
want me to post right now?
Yeah.
Yes, right now.
Why wouldn't we? We're begging. What the shit, man?
And then tag us so we can retweet it.
Oh, God.
or repost it or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
which whenever you're doing it on.
Hey guys, it's Brandon from Rancho Cucamonga.
Kooks.
Just was listening to the podcast where Beer Mug went to the Angels game to heckle the Astros. And Dave said, baseball games are no place for beach balls. And I have a pretty funny story for you guys. My in-laws have season tickets to the Dodgers, maybe like 10 rows up behind home plate.
Awesome.
And one year I went and got pretty drunk, and I kept grabbing beach balls that were coming around, and I'd stand up and I just rip them in half. Completely rip
good
them in
man.
half, throw them on the floor.
Dave,
Yes.
I've witnessed Dave do that at a Kevin and Bean
My
Dodger
dude.
game.
Yeah.
Why, Dave? Why are you so angry at beach balls?
Because I'm trying to watch the game, and beach balls have no place in baseball games. They absolutely do not.
Muggs, where do you stand on this issue?
Look, as much as I hate to agree with Dave on that, it is kind of when you are trying to watch the game and the thing is like flying by your head. It is distracting. But look,
Whoa, really?
but you don't have to react like Dave and
What
get
about-
all angry and rip the fucking beach ball in half. You just ignore it. Don't hit it. Let it. If it bounces in front of you and you don't want to have anything to do with it, don't have anything to do with it. That's it.
I'd rather
Move
have
on.
Beer Mug
Move with your
clapping
day.
in my ear 9 innings than stupid beach balls flying everywhere.
Clapping in his
You know what
ear.
I mean?
How
Yeah,
do
we're
you,
not allowed to clap with Dave at a Dodger game or a baseball game or a sporting event. We're not allowed to whistle at a sporting event with Dave. We have to sit there on our hands and be silent at a sporting event with Dave.
let me ask
It's
you.
fun.
How do you guys feel about the wave?
Despise it.
What? It's
Despise
so
the wave.
fun.
It's stupid.
It's
No,
the
you know what's fun?
wave.
Watching the game. Watching the game. That's fun.
All right. Well, back to Brandon's story here.
And it became like almost a game. I try to get these beach balls, and I just rip them in half. And people around me would cheer every time I ripped the beach ball in half.
That reminds
Good
me
people.
so much like Dave when I saw him
Just
do
good
that.
people.
It's so weird.
And this beach ball was coming right for this little kid that was in a row in front of me. And he's so excited, he's reaching up to grab it, and I caught it from
Yes.
out of his hand and ripped it in half.
Yes!
Right watching. And his mom turned around and said, "You're an asshole." And everyone cheered for me. So, that's my story. All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks for that call, Brandon. Wow, you're a dick.
I love you, Brandon.
No,
you are my friend.
It was a
you
little
are my
kid.
friend. No, kids, gotta learn early, man. Stupid beach balls don't belong there.
I see London, I see France. I hear Big Mom wet his pants. What was next for him? Pirates of the Caribbean? How about Star Tours? Oh, no. It's Omar's. Never mind. Okay, that's the end of my shitty message.
Oh, man. Talking about beer mug peeing himself at Disneyland.
Hey, this is
that happened.
Cody from Tennessee. Just now getting in on the jankiness, well, that pretty much sums it up, the jankiness. Thank you all for coming back. I work nights, and there's no other way that I could get through the night than with podcasts like this. I used to listen to Kevin and Bean, the B Team, devout B-hole, as it were. And now I'm a jankster. So thank you all.
Listen, man.
Wait, what was that?
I don't know.
What was that noise?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it was him trying to a Chewy. Or I don't know. That must have been like he's trying to do like a Chewbacca thing, because I don't know what else that could have been.
I think he's trying to do that feedback. The bird.
The bird? Oh, really? Maybe. Let's see. Maybe, but I mean, thank you for the compliments, and yeah, we feel the same way about the fans, and time and time again, we've said it on the podcast that one of the major reasons we can continue to do our shenanigans is because people are into it. If people were not happy about what we're doing or into what we were doing, there's no way that we would just do this. We would just go hang out and have a beer and talk our shenanigans amongst ourselves, right? That's what we would do. We wouldn't record it. Well, maybe not Muggs, because Muggs hates us for some reason. Like even now, he's like barely paying attention. If you watch the video,
no, I'm posting, you guys.
Are you? Okay.
You want me to post?
It's taking you this long?
Jesus
It's
Christ,
gonna be
Muggs.
good.
You know what? I don't even want you to post
It's
anymore.
gonna be
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
Beer Mug says he knows history, but he doesn't, you can see. Beer Mug, the history buffoon. Woo!
Maybe that's the intro we use now.
That's the new intro. Yeah, save
like
that.
it.
That's the new intro.
Yeah.
Hi, B Team or Janksters. So I was watching you guys on YouTube. I heard Beer Mug's long-winded story about the mob, and the entire time, the only thing I wanted to hear was my favorite Omar intro song of all time, Ask a Mobster. Omar, can you please play it? I know I've called back in the B Team days and requested it, but it's so amazing, mainly because the guy got so pissed off that you guys had to stop playing it, but I love it. It's awesome, and you're awesome. Thanks. Squish.
The guy got pissed off. Who was it?
You know what? I forget what mobster was it.
Michael Franzese.
Remember, man?
I'm not sure exactly.
I don't remember.
I'm not sure exactly what mobster it was, but Muggs, my intros are very silly, right? And
no,
I should have read the room. I should have done a better job of knowing who this was going to get played for, but I didn't. I just decided to do a parody of Ghostbusters, and it didn't go over well, so the full intro never made it on the air because Kevin could see in his eyes that this guy was having none of it. He was just not having fun. So here it is.
Ask a monster if you want somebody whacked in your neighborhood. Who you gonna ask? Ask a monster. Do you sleep with the fish? If you don't, be good. Who you gonna ask? Ask a monster. Do you have to pay up, or you wind up dead? Who you gonna ask? Ask a monster. You want a horse's head inside her bed? Who you gonna ask? Ask a monster. Oh, forget about it. Yeah.
Oh, this was during the oh yeah phase.
Amazing.
Now,
so that whole thing never got played. The whole
thing never aired. But in hindsight, Kevin made the right call.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. The horse head in the bed. That was good. That was a good line.
I thought so too, but
that was amazing.
You know, the forget about it. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, forget about it. But well, there you go. I'm so glad you enjoyed my work.
That was amazing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Oh my fucking God, Beer Mug. The history buffoon, okay, that's great and all, but I'm trying to drive home and stay awake and laugh, and I practically almost fell asleep 4 times and hit the car in front of me because your fucking story took. Like Omar and Dave said, you could have shortened that up into about a 2-minute spiel instead of, I don't know, what was it, like 25 fucking minutes? Holy shit. Seriously, you gotta work better, Beer Mug. But nonetheless, love you guys. Keep up the great show. Thank you for making me laugh in this fucking nut time. This is Todd from Victorville.
Thanks for that call, Todd. Yeah.
So we got a lot of fans of History Buffoon. I'm taking it.
Hey, Muggs, I want to do it again, but since he brings it up, can't we tighten it up next time we do it, you know? And then maybe pick a story that actually happened and that it's true, and it's not just a recap of a movie.
We could try it again.
I think we got it down, because when you were out that one time, I made Muggs redo it because we all discussed of how long it went.
Right.
And he got it down to the point, because I think it was the history of the Dodgers.
Okay.
The history before of the Dodgers.
I did good on that one.
You did it really fast, and it was perfect. So, we can do it again.
Okay.
We'll do it again, and it'll be like that. This time you could participate in it.
Perfect.
But, man, I wonder how many accidents we caused with that one segment of the history buffoon.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you guys. Okay. Hi, this is Rachel. First of all, Dave, you love Wiener Schnitzel?
Oh, this is Rachel Lipnicki, if you guys want to know. It's Rachel Lipnicki.
First of all, Dave, you love Wiener Schnitzel? Who the fuck loves Wiener Schnitzel? Bro, something is wrong with your taste buds. Swear to God, what? I can't even go into
What's
that.
wrong with Wiener
And
Schnitzel?
secondly, Omar,
what?
You fucking thought that the ocean carved the Grand Canyon in the middle of Arizona?
I don't know.
You thought that the ocean was just in the middle of the desert, and then you knew that the Colorado River ran through that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Amazing.
Hey, I'm calling the Jank line. I'm yelling at them for being stupid. You can be part of it. Okay. Oh, fuck you guys. You're dumb.
My God. Listen, now that you bring out facts like, letting me know that the Arizona is the desert and the ocean wouldn't probably be there. I don't know what I was thinking.
By the way, I think she's off because 70 billion trillion years ago, I think the ocean was over Utah and all that shit.
There you go.
Muggs?
Yeah, what Dave said.
Yeah, right?
All right, so
I think so. I don't know.
Leave us alone, Rachel Lipnicki.
I'll cover it in my next Beer Mug History Buffoon.
Oh, perfect.
Hey guys, it's Kelly from the Coven. Just listening to the latest episode. Dave, thank you so much for telling us about that documentary about how the ocean sea trade, whatever the fuck, is the same people who run child trafficking rings and such.
Oh.
So now,
Jesus.
when people are like, why don't you like seafood? I'm going to be like, because I don't support child trafficking. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, bye.
Wait a minute. What I miss? The people on the sea are child traffickers?
No, in the segment "What You Watching," I covered Seaspiracy, which is a documentary on Netflix, and there's a bunch of segments that they put together in this documentary, which is kind of outdated now. Like there's new information on the way food is packaged and farming.
Right.
But in one of the segments, it's about how these pirates are they're bogarting local fishermen, and part of what they do is they human traffic so they can have workers.
Oh my God,
and stuff like that.
no
So
way.
it shines a light on all these different types of things that are going on that involve the ocean in the ocean industry, the fish industry, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I would say check it out. But there's a lot of stuff that is wrong in it and updated, and so just do your own research before you want to quit eating seafood forever, because I don't think that's the goal of the documentary.
Okay, that's a good tip.
Hey, everybody. Since Beer Mug is a history buff and loves weed, I thought I would send out say a few facts that happened on 420 he might not be aware of. such as General Robert E. Lee resigns from the United States Army in order to command the forces in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
It's in 1861. Here's my favorite. Beer Mug, you'll really find this interesting. In 1862, Louis Pasteur and Claude Bernard completed the experiment disproving the theory of spontaneous generation. See, that's something I didn't know.
Did you know that, Muggs?
So Louis Pasteur, the guy who created the pasteurization process, what's spontaneous? What spontaneous?
Oh, I don't know. Let me
generation?
rewind it.
Here's my favorite. Beer Mug, you'll really find this interesting. In 1862, Louis Pasteur and Claude Bernard completed the experiment disproving the theory of spontaneous generation. See, that's something I didn't know.
Spontaneous generation.
Generation.
Is that like a
don't even know.
lizard growing their own tail back? Like, is that what it is? I don't.
That is.
Okay, well, let's see what else he has.
1918, the Red Baron shot down his 79th and 78th, 79th and 80th victims. Those were his last people he killed before he died. Another good one is this was the last day some chick from Britain or whatever was the second non-Muslim to walk into Timbuktu. Oh, and Apollo 16 landed on the moon on this day. That is all. Carry on.
That all happened on 420. Wow.
I think we need to hire him as a new history buffoon. That
That's crazy.
Pretty informative.
Aside from being totally dull, he was great.
He was good.
I kid because I love. But man, yeah. Come on, bring the energy just up a little bit.
What do you want him to yell?
No, it's not about yelling, Muggs. It's about bringing the energy, man. Come on.
Okay.
You know, you're a broadcaster.
No.
It's 420. Janky Town in the morning. Janky Town at night. Oh, wait. Fuck. Hold on.
Okay, so she had to call back.
Okay, it's Kelly. Let's try this again.
It's Cupcake Kelly.
Janky Town in the morning. Janky Town in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I'm smoking blunts with Janky Town and Omar and Muggs. Dave too, and you know what? That's I'm high. I love you.
She's so stoned she couldn't finish her song. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, you know what? Also, I wanted to kind of like, you know, make good on something that happened last show. Is that I kind of put Kelly on blast for not getting Dave anything, but she said, Muggs, have you seen this? I showed you this in the office, right? This is what Kelly.
Yeah. She sent me blunt wraps.
Yeah. So I guess this Janky Town Santa was for all of us. But I just had that, and you know, it's actually signed by Kelly. But it kind of sounded on the podcast. I made Kelly like seem like she didn't get anything for Dave, and that's just not the case, right, Dave?
Yeah, she hit me up, and she said she felt bad because Omar made her feel really bad and awful because he hates all the Coven, and he says he wants them all to die. He's all like, she hates you, ha ha ha, it's all for me. I'm gonna be the only one eating jelly bean shits out of Santa's ass.
It was just a mistake. Yeah, but you know, I once they told me about it, I was like, oh man, I hope she didn't feel bad. But I just want to clarify that she's not a jerk, although I figured with her sense of humor, it would have been such a sick burn on you, right?
It would have been funny. I would have found it funny.
Yeah,
I did find it funny, you know,
right?
so.
That's what I figured, man. Dave, you want to talk to me about my Clippers and or my Lakers? One of the two.
Yeah, well, Omar, the playoffs are starting now, right?
Did you see LeBron last night, baby?
Yeah, LeBron hits a three to win. He shot to the rim in the middle, got poked in the eye, and still hit the game winner. Amazing shot.
Crazy.
Yeah, so the Clippers are the 4th seed. Dallas is the 5th seed. They will play in the first round. Lakers, after winning the play-in game, will now play Phoenix as the 7th seed, and Phoenix is the 2nd seed. So they will play them in the first round. Now, a long time ago, I think before the beginning of the season.
It was like in November.
we said, hey, you know, Sportsmar wants to follow basketball.
Yeah.
And which LA team should he, you know, root for?
Yeah.
So you said you would watch a couple of games and then decide, especially after they play, not the winner,
right?
But them too, they're gonna play.
Yeah.
And so now down the whole season later, we have to finally ask the question: who, if anyone, will Sportsmar
Listen.
be rooting for during these NBA playoffs?
Listen, so I can't base my decision on anything just yet because those preseason game, Dave, especially the first ones, were so boring that it just didn't captivate me. Like there was no stakes. There was no high stakes. Now the playoff games. Like last night, I watched a bit of the Lakers. They're very exciting games, man, and you could tell they're playing harder than they would in the normal season. Is that
Yeah.
you guys would know better than I? Is that true or not?
100%.
Okay.
They play harder because now every game counts. Like every game matters. Yeah.
So that to me is so much more exciting. So at the end of this playoff run, and I'm not going to say I'm not going to say that okay. If the Clippers make it farther or the Lakers make it farther, I'm just going to watch both of the teams play, and then I will make my decision by the end of the playoffs.
But I thought you were supposed to pick someone for the playoffs.
Listen,
like you were.
That was
like,
the
who you're gonna
plan,
root for?
Dave. Of course, that was the plan. But listen, 16 stations, take a drink. I don't have all the time in the world. You know.
Wait a minute, Omar. You're telling me that the fact that the Lakers won the championship last year didn't cement it for you?
No, because I wasn't watching the Lakers. I turned Dodger fan, and I was even then when I was talking to you guys about it, I was kind of nervous calling myself a Laker fan because I didn't want to be one of these bandwagon people, right? Without watching them. But I watched them, and I watched them win the World Series, and I got invested in it. Mookie Betts, yeah, and then it was very exciting for me. And I went to a couple of games, and actually went to my first Dodger game last week, and let me tell you about that. It was so exciting. They had this one inning that wouldn't end. They kept scoring over and over again. It was the best game ever. It was so amazing. It was awesome. I had such a good time.
Sportsmar.
Yeah, I had such a good time at it. Yeah.
So Sportsmar, Dodger fan. I'm for baseball. Check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Although, man, Shohei Ohtani is having a fucking season, and he's very exciting to watch.
Yeah.
He's like the first player since like Babe Ruth to like lead the league in home runs and have like a certain amount of wins as a pitcher. This is insane what's happening to him. Too bad he's an angel. But, like he's exciting. I hope he starts the All-Star game and bats in it. That would be awesome.
Yeah, but I will make a decision on watching basketball and which team I'm going to root for because Dave did give me a Clippers hat and my other friend gave me a Lakers hat. Both of them, by the way, I have not worn because of this reason. So I am going to make an official pick sometime this season.
I have the perfect idea for your Clippers hat.
Okay.
Since Dave lost his on Space Mountain, boom! Give it to Dave.
Give it to Dave.
Decision made.
Hey, Muggs.
Oh, give it.
Are you a Laker fan or what are you? Or
I'm
you
a
don't
Laker
watch? Oh, you're a Laker fan. Okay.
Well, here's the thing.
Since when?
You know that, Dave. Don't try to act like I'm jumping on the bandwagon. No,
He had a Steph Curry jersey 2 years ago.
No, that was Ty Curry.
Are you sure it wasn't Mark Curry, the guy from Hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I had that one too. Yeah. If I had look, Lakers. Like if you put in front of me Lakers or Clippers, Lakers all day for sure. Because the Clippers, they came from San Diego, and everybody from San Diego is.
Yeah, but the Lakers came from Michigan.
Losers.
Aren't Michigan people losers?
Yeah, but that was like before I was born.
So what does that have to do with it?
So when I was born, they were already in LA, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
I just spit all over my computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So there you have it. I will make my decision this playoff. Man.
Better.
Playoff basketball is so exciting. So exciting.
Before the finals or after the finals?
It all depends. If the Lakers or the Clippers can they play each other in the finals?
No, only
they could play each other in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
But not the final.
Okay, so
not the finals, not the NBA finals.
I
but
will
the
make
Western
my
Conference
decision sometime. It doesn't matter, like I said, who goes further, but I will make my decision sometime, probably before the finals for sure. Yeah. And you know what what you missed out on last episode, Muggs, is that we announced our next Zoom party.
Oh,
did you hear about it? Do you know when it's going to be? Let's quiz Muggs on this.
No.
You don't know?
Hold on.
Well, we're hoping you're going to join us, you jackass.
Well,
hold on, Muggs. Hold on. First of all, it's the final Zoom.
Oh, really? This is it.
Yeah, it's Janky Town Zoom game. No, No, hold on. Take two. It's Jankytown Zoom. Nope. Yeah, that's what it's called, right? Okay.
I don't know.
Take three. It's Jankytown Zoom Game Night.
Oh.
Night.
Oh, nice echo.
So when is it?
So give the details. Oh, so yeah, when is it, Muggs?
So okay, let's see. So after Omar makes his decision on which NBA basketball team he's going to back, that's after the finals. So May, June. So July 4th.
No.
Well, why would it be after? Why would it
in the morning
after the NBA finals?
Yeah, why would we have to wait for that?
Because we decided that.
Okay. No, it's going to happen June 11th. It's on a Friday, and I think it's going to be around 9 p.m. is when we're going to start. At least Dave and I are going to start at 9 p.m. while you put your daughter to bed. And, yeah, we're going to have some shenanigans planned, maybe Q&A for the first hour. And then Dave brought up a good point that we should incorporate some Kevin and Bean old-time games like Omaroki, Listeneroki. Maybe we could do a round of Beat Beer Mug, and we could get your mom and dad to beat you.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So
yeah, that'd be great. Or you beat yourself.
Yeah, I can do that. Do that every day anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But, yeah, so if you guys want to attend, it's first come, first serve. Just email us at jankytown69@gmail.com. And we already have about 40 to 50 emails, and some of them are very excited, and Dave wants to highlight a couple of them because you people, our Janksters, are very funny.
Did you say where you could email? Jankytown69@gmail.com.
Just said that like 5 seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
Right, Muggs?
Yeah, sorry, I was looking ahead.
Yeah.
And Muggs isn't even paying attention. Oh my God! Really?
God, what's wrong with you?
Listen. The podcast, I think, is great. I listen to podcasts, but if you do have a chance to go to our YouTube channel and watch it, like, Muggs is so just checked out all the time.
Guys,
it's
I'm
really
still
weird.
posting.
What?
You got on
How
me for
could
not
you
posting.
still be posting?
And I am still posting because I want it to be good.
Yeah, Muggs. Okay.
All right. Let's settle down. Let's settle down and listen to some of the Janksters emails. All right.
All right.
So this is regarding game night. So the first one comes from Steve. Hit it, Steve. I'm not local, so I definitely would be interested in a Zoom thing because I won't be able to do any listener events otherwise. Hold on, I gotta expand my window. Otherwise, okay, let me start over. I would like to attend the Zoom on June 11th. Nope, that's the wrong.
Oh my God!
Jesus
This is good.
Christ!
This is
What's
great.
going on here?
This is
all right.
Why are you
Omar's gonna
asking
edit
us?
this out.
Why are you asking us?
Omar's gonna edit this out.
I'll
All
edit
right,
it
take
for the
4.
podcast, but hey, by the way, this is another good thing for the YouTubes. If you want to go our YouTube on the YouTube, I don't edit anything out. So all our flubs and mistakes are all on YouTube because I feel like you know what, maybe we have a couple of hundred listens. On the podcast we have thousands of listens, right? So that's a little bit more important in my opinion.
Yeah.
And on the YouTubes we're not there yet, so I just let it roll.
All right, here we go. I'm not local, so I'll definitely would be interested in a Zoom thing because I won't be able to do any listener events otherwise. That's from Steve in Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin. I love that place.
All right.
Okay.
This is another one. Hi, Jankytown. I would like to attend the Zoom on June 11th. I'm a teacher, and that will be my last day of the school year, so I can't think of a better way to celebrate them with the Janksters.
Awesome.
Thanks, Am. Yeah, I don't want to say her name because the person's name because just in case any of the parents are listening.
And you
Sure,
probably
that's
can't
right.
pronounce it.
Yeah. All right, here's another one. Hi, Janksters. My name is Zulma, and I would love to being a part of the last Zoom. What the hell?
Dave,
right,
you're having nothing but trouble, son. All right.
All right,
What
I'll
does
just start
Zulma
all
say?
over.
What does Zulma say?
Okay. What does the Zulma say? Ding, 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 ding. No. Okay.
Wow.
Hi, Janksters.
You
My
got a
name is
fly on your
Zulma.
head.
And I would love being a part of the last Zoom. Okay, she just
got
wrote
a
it bad.
fly on
All
your
right.
head.
What is happening?
That is exactly how it is written.
smell
I'm sorry.
toast?
Stroking
Do you
out?
smell toast?
Yeah.
Dave, we're
What?
worried for
What's-
you.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't pre-read these, so this is exactly how
You
it's written.
didn't? I couldn't tell.
All right. Let's chill like it's 2020. Whoop, whoop. And how about a collective game of Among Us? Maybe too many people? Anywho, look forward to the invite to Janky Zoom. I don't know what Among Us is. Do you guys know?
I do not. I think Muggs probably knows what this is. Among Us?
Among Us?
Yeah, Among
Among
Us.
Us.
Among Us. I don't know what
is
that is. No.
I think it's one of those games where you say, who among us had lost their virginity under 15? And then, you raise your hand or something like that. And everybody poses a kind of question of that nature. I think that's the game. I could be totally wrong, but I think that would make sense.
I think,
okay.
I think it's like a henway.
A what?
A henway.
What's that?
Huh?
You got a fly on your head.
I don't know what that is.
It's a henway.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what a henway is.
What is Mug saying?
He's saying henway.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
I gotta put the zoom back.
What's
on.
a henway?
What? Yeah.
About 4 or 5 pounds, Like
I knew he was. I know he was trolling. That's why I said that. I knew he was trolling. I knew he was trolling. You jackass.
You got a fly on your head.
Yes! Wow! I'll see you guys later. My job here is done.
All right.
Any more?
Hold on. I have one more.
Okay.
I have one.
We should just go out on that. We should just go out on that.
Yeah,
No, hold on. I have 2 more.
Okay.
All right.
It's all downhill from now, though.
Yeah.
I know. But so fitting for you guys to make your second Zoom your final one.
Yeah.
Whatever, though. I'm just excited for you guys to even doing a second one. I'll be able to pop my Zoom cherry with you guys. I couldn't make it to the first.
Cool.
Thanks, Britt. And then the last one. Here's a game idea. Let's guess how late beer mugs will be. The closest person to guess without going over the time wins. Also, can you send me the link so I could attend this gallery of fuckery? Wouldn't miss it for the world. And that's Tanisha.
Oh, my God.
So there you go. Those are the Jankses who will be a part of our Zoom event. I'm sorry, a part of our the final Zoom game night.
And so email us jankytown69@gmail.com, and then we will email you the details the week of. All right, so don't.
If you don't get an email right away, don't freak out. Just we're gonna get to you all the week of.
Got it. So September 11th, 9 o'clock.
You jackass.
Dogecoin. Dogecoin.